is effective immediately, but the supervisors have to email a letter to the sheriff to notify her about all of this. In the meantime, supervisors must decide whether to appoint someone or hold a special election. Corpus, meantime, she may be able to appeal this decision. The sheriff had been accused of maintaining an inappropriate workplace relationship and fostering a culture of intimidation, as we reported for the last several months within the department. And earlier this month, a retired judge concluded that there had been multiple grounds that gave the board the authority to remove her from office, including neglecting her duties as sheriff by engaging in retaliation against multiple sheriff's office employees and misusing public funds by having a conflict of interest in the hiring of her former chief of staff. This story continues to unfold. We will have much more coming up for you at KTVU.com and in our newscast at 4 p.m. Well, now that this Hispanic Heritage Month winds down, we continue to highlight stories of Hispanic and Latino influence around the Bay Area. KTVU's James Torres introduces us to a restaurant owner who doesn't call San Francisco's Mission District home, but is just as dedicated to preserving the community's Latin and Caribbean roots.
All right, guys, so we got the platanos maduros.
This is a fun job for Chef Johnny Young. Trained in French cuisine, grew up with Asian influence, and now learning Latin and Caribbean dishes.
It took me a long time because all of it was new.
New is his restaurant, Sangria and Salt, in a space on Mission Street with a history of serving Hispanic food and cocktails.
This address is one of the first prohibition bars out of 1933. In coming up with the name, I was trying to pay tribute to what it was once before, and so sangria was definitely why a lot of people would come here over a pitcher of sangria. Growing up in San Francisco, I remember coming here in my 20s, which was a pretty long time ago, to this address.
According to the San Francisco Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, since 2019, about 25% of Hispanic-owned businesses in the Mission either shut down or sold to new owners.
We have a good diversity of businesses that are no longer here. There was La Olla, there was Las Tinajas, there was Honduran, there was a little bit of Guatemalan, Mexican, of course.
CEO Carlos Solórzano blames the declining diversity on COVID-19 challenges and fear of current immigration enforcement policies pushed by the Trump administration. Those ideas are also new for Chef Johnny.
I do have a lot of compassion for what's going on right now, and I feel also honored to be here because I'm a part of like the revitalization of this neighborhood.
It's part of the reason he's keeping Latino and Caribbean dishes on the menu instead of replacing it with his own heritage.
My family's from Hong Kong. They came here in the 60s when they were 10 years old, and they grew up in Chinatown. So we're really a lot of part of that history.
This Cajun shrimp pasta is one of the best sellers.
Here we have platanos maduros.
Along with dishes every Latino knows and knows how to pronounce. I will let you know.
Okay.
Plátanos.
Plátanos.
Plátanos maduros.
Thank you.
Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a try.